Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to take a look ahead into next week and tell you what is going on in the world of Gems of War. It's a cool week. We've got a new Mythic, we've got Robslayer live, and more besides. Anyway, last chance to grab this weekly glory troop from the shop, the Book of Witches. If you haven't got it already, make sure you do. Curse 2 random enemies and summon a random mystic. Make sure you get that thing. And on Monday we get another new troop as well. It's, where is it? Over here somewhere. There it is. Bearlock. Eliminate magic +1 from a random skill on 2 random enemies, boosted by enraged allies. And the traits are all enemies lose 2 random skill points, immunity to death mark, and gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. That troop available on Monday. And speaking of bears, a friend asked me the other day what I actually do at the teddy bear making factory. I said, just stuff. And before we start, we've got 2 spaces available in the guild I'm in, North Star. Still less than a year old, this guild, but doing really well. And still, we've never ever failed not to get every single task closed on every single event, every single week. Really, really cool. Really good a bunch of people here, but a couple of people did drop out, got different things going on with their life now, and they can't just play Gems of War as much as I would like to, so they dropped out. So a couple of spaces available. If you're playing on a PlayStation and want to join a really, really cool guild, then message Red Hot Rockstar on PlayStation with any questions. Monday means new Soulforge time, and I'll be doing a video on Monday, popping into the Soulforge, telling you what I think are the best weapons and indeed the best troops to craft from there. The main event next week is a world event, and it's called the Lost Pages, and you get the Medal of Might, and it's plus 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in that event. So we've got full ability there, full chances to get unleashed on a really cool team with full skull and spell damage enhancement. I'll be showing you my team for that on Monday. Monday also sees the continuation of the current campaign. Let's see what we get. We've got some shards, a little bit of dragonite in the free pass, a bit more dragonite, some bits and bobs, and some lovely treasure maps in the first paid for pass. Got a new pet, Monty, cosmetic only, no actual ability, but always worth picking up because pets can progress your kingdom level later on. Oh, and a book of deeds at the end there, so not too bad. Next week also means a new set of epic trials. Sky is the destination, but I've already done this one in a previous video, so no need to do it again because it is actually completely identical to the previous epic trials regarding the team order and strategy. But what I will do is drop a link to that video in the Underspire video. Again, Underspire, I didn't do a ton of it so far, but I will catch up on it later on because the rewards aren't actually too bad from this to actually quite like it. And I'll be doing a team video on Monday showing you my Underspire team, hopefully good enough to whiz through the Underspire dungeon nice and quickly. The Kingdom of the Week next week is Skya, and it's currently Karakoth. When you open your event chest, you can only possibly get troops from that current kingdom. So right now, that will be troops from Karakoth. But on Monday, that'll be changing to Skya. And what you can do is take a look at your collection and see what troops you can potentially get from there. So let's change the kingdom to Skya. Like that. I'm going to go to Show All. You can go to Show All or Unowned, up to you. And anybody that's grayed out, if you look to the Show All version, is basically a troop you are missing from this area. So by opening your event chests next week, you have potential to gain a troop you're actually missing rather than yet more duplicates. And you can even pop the mythics to the top by going to base rarity. And we have Doomclaw and Kurandara available. So they're both sort of okay mythics. Kurandara's okay. Quite like it. Does damage to an enemy boosted by Doom Skulls, then converts yellow gems to Doom Skulls and conjures a Doomstorm. Some okay traits at the same time. Pretty good. Being impervious and that 50% chance to curse all enemies when matching 4 or more gems is good. And Doomclaw is kind of a really good mythic if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, it's really bad. It's one of those funny ones. Doing damage to an enemy, boosted by enraged allies with separate 25% chances to devour the next enemy above and below. So if you get lucky with that, that can be absolutely devastating. But it is just a 25% chance and all based on luck, really. But yep, them two available from chests next week if you're still missing those mythics. On Tuesday, we have a faction assault in the Weirwoods. So a chance to get some more shards if you still need to open some portals in this area. For example, if you're missing some troops from here still, get that horde level up if you need to. This is a tricky one, and work that delve towards level 500. On Wednesday, it's pet rescue time, and Theodorovich's teddy needs rescue, and he's lost his teddy, so you can go find it and give it back to him, and your reward will be a maximum +5 skill points to Theodorovich. Love Theodorovich, the troop, absolutely superb. With tons of similar troops in the game, there's nothing quite like Theodorovich in the game. That last trait is an absolute game changer. Really, really cool. Love Theodorovich, so give him back his teddy. On Wednesday, I'll also be showing the next one in my Faction 500 series. The series showing how I do every single faction in the underworld on level 500 using the factions team. So a really cool series is helping out a lot of people. So bash that like and subscribe button while you're here, because you don't want to miss out on this series. It's a really important series, really good rewards to getting all the factions in the underworld done with maximum renown. Wednesday is also Robslayer Live time. Robslayer Live is Guild Wars style battles, me versus Ben Templar, live stream with camera, with chat, really good fun. 2 PM GMT time, so pop in and see if you can join. It's a lot of fun. I've set up this team already just in case Ben says purple or yellow day, because he can specify which effectively Guild Wars colour of the day it is, and I then have to match that colour and choose troops from all that colour. But I can't have any mythic troops whatsoever. I can't start with anybody. I can't start with snap trees. I can't start with root trap. I can't start with any empowered troops, so it makes it really tricky for me to pick a team. And Ben's already got his defence team prepared, which I don't know. And we have these battles in the first to three wins, first to 2 sets. Really good fun. 2 PM, that is on Wednesday. Join me if you can. That is UK time. On Thursday, we have a class trial in Sentinel class. Really, really good class this. Do like this one. Leader, gain 3 to all skills if in first position. Reduce damage from skulls by 40%. And a 25% chance to bury a random ally at the start of my turn. Some really good traits. In the talent trees, there's also some really good stuff. Impact is nice. One of these is good if you've got the correct weapon on. Vanguard, very useful. Gain a barrier at the start of battle. Razor armor, add 20% of armor to skull damage, is good. Quick study gives you a boost in XP, which is nice. The ever useful rock solid. Stone mastery, banishment, all really good. Fortitude, yeah, really good classes. Make sure you get it to level 100 if you haven't done so already. And as ever, I'll be showing you my class trial team in a video on Thursday. One of 2 things happening on Friday which are cool. The first one is it's Mythic Friday, so another chance to add another Mythic to our game, and this one is the Succubus Queen. Now, the thing I find quite interesting about this game is, and kind of amusing in a way, and by the way, I'm no prude. People that have been on my channel long enough know I joke about these things quite a lot with innuendos and stuff like that. But the devs in the game actually asterisk out or block out any remotely vaguely sexual word. So I find it really interesting that they still think it's okay to have troops like this. Like I say, I'm not against it, but if you're going to have troops like this in the game, and if you don't know what a succubus is, it's basically a demon in female form said to have sexual intercourse with men in their sleep. It's okay to put troops like this in the game with a name like that, where they can name it literally anything they want, but we're not allowed to use even the most remotely vaguely sexual word in chat and things like that without it being blocked out, which is quite funny. Anyway, let's take a look at what she actually does. She's a mythic, uses green, red and yellow, and the spell is Dark Embrace. Charm an enemy and steal magic ×2 +1 life from them, and then summon 1 to 3 succubi or incubi. First trait is Arcane, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. The second one is Spell Armor, reduce damage from spells by 25%. And the third one is Lady of Desire, steal 2 life from the first enemy when matching red gems. So think about what she does. She's literally like draining their life force as she goes along collecting red gems. So yeah, available on Friday, that new mythic. I'll be doing, like I say, my hunting for the Succubus Queen video on Friday, and then popping in a team later on in the day, seeing what we can do with her. And on Friday, it's the one you've all been waiting for. Not since the last one ended have you been so keen to do it all over again. It's the wonderful. It's the exciting. It's the event to end all events. The wonderful. The fantastic. The ultimate. Only a few days to go. It's going to be here again on Friday. Is the absolutely wonderful Arena! Oh God, Arena. So there it is. There's the spoilers next week for PC, mobile, Xbox and PlayStation formats. As ever, some of those things can change at a moment's notice. They don't normally, but just mentioning it just in case they do. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.